Well, good afternoon, everyone. It has been a wild afternoon so far. We're joining you at 4:30 with a Facebook Live, a special one. I'm meteorologist Carl Lam with a look at what's going on. So, you know, it's a really wild picture when there are so many weather warnings in place for Canada and also for us here in New York, in Pennsylvania, Ohio, back towards Michigan as well. So let's give you an idea of what we're keeping track of right now. It's this high wind warning. Winds between 35 to 45 miles per hour. Gusts have been between 60 to even 70 miles per hour. This high wind warning goes into effect, goes until 11 o'clock tonight. So again, this is going to be an ongoing event. This storm has already delivered, and it really came after we got to about 3 o'clock, and then things really ramped up in a big way. So we have this Lakeshore flood warning. This goes until 1 a.m. on Sunday morning for Niagara, Erie, and Chautauqua counties. This is for that water level to rise rapidly, and those waves could be upwards of 20, even 23 feet. And so there's this phenomenon that is called a seiche, and it's going to be pushing all of this water due to the wind, and it's going to be pushing it onshore. That's the big concern, especially for areas right along Route 5 as you head from, let's say, Hoover Beach down towards Derby, Angola for areas like Dunkirk, down towards the state line Westfield as you head down towards Ripley. So that's a major concern. We've had storm reports come in Tonawanda. We've had a billboard blown over on Niagara Falls Boulevard near the 290. Not exactly sure of the location, but we have a pretty precise kind of marker and indicator that that happened just as 4 o'clock got underway. And then additional reports, you see the whole litter here that are coming in. But in Alden, we had trees down near Crittenden Road and North Road at that intersection as well. These are just two of the numerous reports, and this map is going to really fill in when we join you tonight at 6. So here are the headlines. So the peak gusts are really between now and 10 o'clock tonight. Make sure you charge your phones while you do still have power. Perhaps you in your community may experience a power outage or two, and find those flashlights while you can, especially now. And then a sharp temperature drop is on the way, and you're already noticing it once you step outside. We broke a record today, too, in terms of the temperature, but it doesn't feel like that right now if you step outside. So here are the current wind speeds. These are sustained winds. I was up on the roof earlier, and it is really strong, and you see traffic lights blowing around, power lines, holiday decorations, inflatables. It is really strong. So these are sustained winds at 40 miles an hour in Buffalo, 42 miles an hour in Dunkirk, the Falls. It really is the core of it is for Erie County out towards Batavia, Orleans, and Niagara County. You know, again, Cattaraugus and Allegheny counties, you are part of this high wind warning, but your winds won't be as strong. It's really because the winds are coming screaming off the lake there, and nothing's slowing it down. So the winds just continue to accelerate as they come off the lake. Here are the wind gusts: 67 mile per hour wind gusts, 66 miles an hour in East Aurora, 70 mile per hour gusts out in Dunkirk. You do notice that pretty much everyone on the board here are, you're dealing with some really gusty conditions at this point. Okay, so that's the picture that we have now in terms of what to expect this evening. These are future wind gusts as we head into the 6 o'clock hours, or future wind speeds, rather. Still very gusty, and as we head into the evening hours, these will start to ease off. Once we get towards the end of that warning, you do notice that those winds decrease dramatically. Tomorrow, it's still windy, but not nearly as blustery. Okay, forecast wind gusts. This is those momentary just bursts of wind. How windy will it be? Again, once we get into the evening hours, winds still around 50 to 60 miles per hour in terms of those gusts, diminishing as we get into the overnight. Tomorrow, it's still blustery out there, and then certainly not the coolest day. So we'll have kind of a toss-up for tomorrow with sunshine and those windy conditions. All right, so in terms of the impacts, power outages, likely we've already seen a number of those reports come in from NYSEG, it's plentiful all around. So power outages, down trees, we've seen lots of that, even now a down billboard we can add to that. Holiday decorations, if they weren't secured before, they may be gone now. And difficult travel, especially if you're driving on one of those routes like the 90 as you head from, let's say, Clarence out towards Pembroke and Batavia. Very difficult travel on those routes, and flooding by the lake certainly a concern. So we'll have more coming up tonight on Channel 2 News at 6. We'll have team coverage, and stay dry, stay warm, and well, just stay inside if you can.